Alright, another trip has begun. We are on trip 7 now already since I've come back over the road. And they've all been pretty shorter trips. I like that. You know, I haven't really planned it that way, but I've been able to be home for almost every weekend. So, just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Right, Diesel? You gonna say hello to everybody? You're gonna be a lazy butt. He's gonna be a lazy butt. So I thought, okay, I'm just going through some of my messages here on Facebook. Figured I'd answer a few of them. But first of all, we are loading here in Portage-la Prairie right now, and this load is taking us down to Missouri. To me, that's southern states. Is that southern states? Is that like a gray zone right in the middle? I think it's south. Anyways, I'm looking forward to going down there. Wish I could take my motorbike with me. It'd be wicked. Anyways, one day. Okay, Trevor Farrell sent me a message on Facebook, wanted me to talk about a few questions. So I figured, hey, you know, why not? We'll talk about a few questions here. Watching your truck tour. Yeah, there's a couple of questions. What are some of the things you can do to improve gas mileage? Well, one thing, the biggest thing you can do is slow down. You can slow down, that'll improve gas mileage. What you can do is don't idle it through the night. Get an APU, which is that what they call it? Auxiliary power unit, which pretty much keeps the truck hot or cool. My truck isn't equipped with one, unfortunately, but I have a trusty fan in the back there that keeps me cool enough at night. And in wintertime, I do have a bunk heater, so I do stay warm. So those are the two biggest things you can do to improve gas mileage. If any of you know any other ways to improve gas mileage, help them out. Why don't you just go down there below to the comment section and put your 2 cents in on how to get better fuel mileage out of a truck. Number 2, wants to know, do I still call dispatch for my loads? Because he didn't see a Qualcomm. That's because I forgot to show you my Qualcomm. My Qualcomm is under here. And it's all covered in dust because I don't use it. It does work and it is brand new, but it's broken. And I didn't break it. They've already got the parts to fix it at the shop. They just need time to actually put it in there when I'm, home during the week. Since I've only been home during the weekends, it's hard to get the truck into the shop, so it is getting fixed. Yes, I do have a Qualcomm. That is how I would contact dispatch and receive instructions on my loads and whatnot. But my phone is beeping at me. My battery is low. My charger won't charge. Yeah, so hopefully that answers that question. Number 3. How do you pre-plan a trip? Does dispatch tell you what roads to take? No, they don't. Where to fuel, or do you get a pick? I get a pick. They don't tell me where to fuel. They don't tell me where to go. They do assume that I'll take the most direct route there. I mean, if I'd go on the way to Missouri, if I'd, drop down to like Colorado or something like that, they'd probably get a little upset because I went a ways out of the way. So you got to be smart, take the most direct route, and the GPS is usually trusty. In the States, you can trust your GPS. Canada, not so much, but whatever. What else you got? How do you plan your days to know when you can make a delivery, when you can pick up another load? Well, as soon as I get loaded here, I'm going to punch this destination into my GPS right here, courtesy of Jeff Patterson. And then it's going to tell me how long it's going to take to get there, how far it is. I'm going to add a little bit of time in for stops. I'm going to add time in for nights, for sleeps on the way down there. And then I'll know a guesstimate about what time I'll be there, not to call the customer and tell them I'll be there. Say if I'm assuming I'm going to get there at 9 in the morning, I'll tell them I'm going to be there at 10. Just so that I'm early and not late. And that's how I do things. And then if I know I'm going to be there at 9, I tell them I'm going to be there at 10. I'll most likely be waiting an hour to unload. Sometimes they'll unload you right away. And then I would say it'll take the rest of the morning to unload you. You can, depending on what you have in the trailer. So I would say in the afternoon I'd be ready for reload. So I would message dispatch saying, I'm unloading at 10 a.m. I'll be ready for reload in the afternoon. And so then they search for something in the afternoon. Sometimes they'll get me something for the next morning, and then I'll have to drive to that point and then wait there till morning to load. Pretty much how that works. A few questions for you there. We've already been talking for 4.5 minutes, and we've got to save time for some other stuff. Won't be too long of a day, but should be fun nonetheless. We're going to the United States of America. I always get pumped when I go to the States because I love driving down there. It's so nice. Truck stops and showers, 4-lane highways. Wow. We have those in Canada on the prairies, but they're just not the same. Not the same. All right, so we're here at Flying J. Just slid our tandems a bit here, and as soon as this Mr. Pike here figures out where he's gonna park that beast, we're gonna pull onto the scale. Oh, come on, man, you can't just stay there. What are you doing? That's not a parking spot. Hello? He's just sitting there doing his paperwork. Middle of the lot. I know you got a long unit, but seriously, just don't be stupid. Well, look at this old classic cab over here on our right. It's gonna be in front of us right away. Look at that. Beautiful. I believe my dad's first truck he ever drove was a truck just like that, a Kenworth cab over. All right. So let's go scale ourselves, see how fat we are. We're in Winnipeg, if you're wondering. Winnipeg Flying J. Certified cat scales. And it's Diesel's time to run around and exercise a bit. Diesel, hey! How about you stay in the ditch? Make me nervous. Running onto the road. Give her. So it's his time to run around. He almost wiped out into the water. Gonna keep running? Get it all out. Come on, get it all out. Give her, give her, give her, give her. Don't go in the long grass there. At least he's smart enough. Oh, whoop, never mind. Take that back. Look at it, he pops his head out. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look who I am. Hi. Oh, he's, we'll give him some privacy. He's relieving himself. The other one. Diesel, Diesel. That was a number 2. That's why you were in there. You wanted some privacy. Give her. Go. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, stop barking. If you're not going to run, we're just going to go back in the truck. Okay? Let's go back in the truck. Come on. Come on, back in the truck. No distractions. Come on. There we go. Good boy. I only got a little bit of exercise in. Didn't run as much as I wanted you to, but whatever. Whatever. Got rid of number 1 and 2. That was the most important part. Take my shoes off. Do not wear your shoes in my truck. I will smack you. Okay. Let's give her. All right, guys, so we had some battery issues today. The battery drained on this camera. I guess I forgot to charge it properly, but we are in Fargo, North Dakota. Right, Diesel? Right, Diesel? Come on, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Doing too good for the camera. You're weird, Diesel. Anyways, so that's the end of the day today. It was a short day.